Hello and welcome to CotoCat Mets. On a night when the Mets' Max Scherzer will pitch 6 perfect innings, it's really the bats that clinch a playoff berth for the Mets. Now McNeil cannot get one by the ball boy down the right field line. What a diving stop. And on the 3-2 pitch, Lindor was not running. The ball boy giving it all sorts of extra effort, and Keith Hernandez chimes in.
Oh, he got a little chin sandwich there.
Saved a run.
And on the next pitch, Buck shakes it up. Lindor is in fact running, and with the infield covering second, McNeil is going to hit a 72 hopper into center field to place first and third and set the table for Pete Alonso. And the Polar Bear has been more clutch than not this year as he's chasing the Mets' single-season club record for RBIs. And Burns is going to leave one down in the zone, and Pete launches it. This is a 437-foot bomb, definitely worthy of a look. Even Burns taking a glance like, damn, you home run derbied me. But it's fitting that Pete would hit a home run and drive in 3 runs on the night the Mets clinch, because he has been a huge part of the offense this year. And it's also fitting that Scherzer would throw a gem, because the starting pitching has really been what's allowed the Mets to do what they did in this game. Get out to an early lead, starting pitching kept you even or close, and then tack on later. And Pete's pumped, the boys are pumped, they know this means they make the playoffs. Yeah, they want the division, it lines up better for our pitching, we all want the division, but I still want some champagne tonight. Only the 10th time in 61 seasons that the Mets have made the playoffs. And again, it is Scherzer's night. He gets his 200th victory by retiring all 18 batters he faced. But the Mets bats are going to do another cool thing here in the top of the 6th. Brandon Nimmo's going to lead off the inning with a triple, and the Mets are going to go back-to-back triples. You really don't see that every day. Nimmo hustles all the way to third on this bomb to center. Burns was just leaving pitches out over the plate and down, and the Mets took care of business on those swings. And that's another cool thing about this game. Max Scherzer, Cy Young Award winner, defeats Corbin Burns, Cy Young Award winner. And the Mets had some good swings. Burns didn't have his best stuff, but you still got to hit the ball, and the Mets did. Lindor ropes one down the line again. Burns leaves it out over the plate. Hunter Renfroe has a cannon, but this ball kind of gets hung up in the corner, and there's no chance to get Lindor at third. And again, Joey Cora is the pointing man. He's always going to tell you where the ball is. He loves to do the point. Burns did the retuck. Yeah, maybe just like change shirts or something, because the pitches are getting left out over the plate, and the Mets are bouncing them all over the ballpark. Milwaukee's a potential playoff opponent. I hope we get this version of Burns if we see them in the postseason. He pitched a gem against the Mets earlier in the year. And so when we get to the 9th inning and the Mets get ready to celebrate their playoff berth, it's going to touch off just a hug fest. And that really exemplifies this team and the chemistry and Buck Showalter in general. He's always giving hugs after every victory. So we're going to get some group hugs. We're going to get some one-on-one, walk the line of hugs. And then it's all going to end with, of course, the hug of your manager. And there's the line of hugs. And remember, the hug is a subdued, very personal, one-on-one, each teammate really interacting with each other. And yeah, I mean, every team does it, but it seems like the Mets really feel a certain chemistry with each other. And you can see Buck waiting. He gets the hugs as they go into the dugout. That's how they do after every game. But he gets, I think it's a New York Rat. Then he gets Marte. Then he gets, of course, a little boost from Marte. And no, it's a raccoon, says McNeil on his way into the dugout. Here comes Alonso. He gets the hug. And Escobar always takes a hug after every game. That's a pretty good moment for the Mets. Mets going to the playoffs, but we want the division. And so Scherzer gets career win number 200. The Mets make the playoffs for the 10th time in team history. And the Braves, of course, keep pace and remain 1 game out. This has been CotoCat Mets. If you like this video and you love the Mets, please subscribe.
And then we'll sing, "Let's go Mets!"